I started to feel that way a little bit at the beginning of Steins Gate.
Oh, no, I can't move. Why can't I do anything? This is really
broken game. Absolutely broken game. I'm not stopping.
I can't do anything.
I'm not going to stop. I hope you know that.
Hello and welcome to VTTV. I'm Zach.
And I'm Eli.
And we are back in Eli's personal hell.
Not necessarily. I mean, I unironically do not like this game.
That was a little
5?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
To be fair, though,
we don't have a huge list of characters here to mess around with.
How do you...
does this one have... How do you do the
C-stick. Or not C-stick, but C-buttons.
There it is.
To be fair, I have not played this game since college, but I remember really not liking it.
I
didn't grow up playing it. I played it in college for the first time, and I hated it.
So I grew up... Like, this is one of the few games that I played growing up because my brother Stuart had it on the emulator, and we used. I remember sitting up in his room, playing it on a PlayStation 2 controller. That is a huge.
Haha.
I lived. It's all about that.
Oh yeah. There's no neutral B. B is just side B.
Yep.
At least for Link it is.
Air dodges? No, there's no air dodge. Look at that combo. And it just, this game feels so stiff.
You get stunned in the air for a long time before you can start doing air attacks. Okay, there we go. You can't do down.
No ledge grab apparently. I don't.
Is this one the stage specific no ledge grab? Because I know some stages don't have it. I don't know if it's the whole game. I just remember specifically. Specifically, that when you were just testing it out and you're on that map with the moving bottom and the bumper up top, whatever that map is. I know that one doesn't have ledge grabs. Did you? I was shielded. You saw that, right?
I shield poke. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Punch it, boomerang. I don't know how to do smash. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Skill issue.
Apparently. Get out of here.
I wonder if we're gonna get crucified for saying this one isn't good.
No, this is the best one. What are you talking about? Like
I really don't like it. Now I can imagine. I can appreciate that when it came out, before anybody's like, it came out. Like yes, it was good when it came out. It has not held up, and that's also my critique about Melee. It just hasn't held up compared to Ultimate.
Modern gamers are spoiled. More than 11.
It's like, and when I say it hasn't held up, I mean it hasn't held up for the casual player.
Oof.
For the casual player who's not trying to...
That was a long time before I could...
Super tech everything.
Wave dash everything.
There
we go. Skill issue.
Completely changing the subject away from Smash Bros. Oh, what?
Jiggly can't jump for crap in this one.
Nobody can. I've gotten back into like an anime phase. Like, and I actually sat down and made a list of every anime I've seen in its entirety, and I've only seen 7 animes. Ooh, can I?
No, if I go really high.
But see, there's the ledge grab.
And which 7 are those?
So in order of favorite to least favorite, because I haven't seen one I didn't like yet. Well, I've never finished one that I didn't like. I started Chainsaw Man the other day, and I hated it.
Really?
I hated it.
Oh, Chainsaw Man's so good.
Because, I watched like the first 2.5 episodes, and the main character was just so fixated on touching boobs, and it was such a big talking point in the show.
That's a great punishment right there.
That I just it took me out of it because the main character's like.
Yeah.
Like this one girl gets swallowed whole and he's like, no, I must touch her boobs. And I hated that so much. It's just juvenile. I have been told that kind of goes away, but I'm really not willing to give the show that chance. Because even the premise of it, I wasn't super captivated by.
Come on, wrong way.
So in order. Psycho-Pass, but only season 1 of Psycho-Pass. Season 2 was awful, and I didn't even watch season 3. And then Attack on Titan. The one thing I don't like about Attack on Titan is how long it is. I love shows like Cowboy Bebop that's just one season. But Attack on Titan, I love how... I mean, season 1's good, but I feel like Attack on Titan got amazing starting in season 2 because that's when you start seeing more of the world outside of the walls and a lot of the unanswered questions start to get answered, but at a rate where they're like, here's one answer and we'll give you a new question to replace it with. And I love just the way that they trickle the answers throughout all 4 seasons. It's beautifully written. Right. I love Attack on Titan for that reason.
I do think Attack on Titan is one of the most consistently good shows, especially.
Yeah, it never had a low point for me.
No,
I mean, maybe season 1 was the low point.
I do disagree that season 1's I think season 1's peak. I think season 1 is the best that Attack on Titan gets.
Oh, man.
Largely because so many people die. Like, so many people you think are main characters just, boop, nope, they're dead now.
Yeah, but season 1 is when you know the least about the show.
Right.
And that's my critique about it. But it's not bad. I don't dislike season 1 at all.
Those first, 3 or 4 episodes especially, they go hard.
Hang on, listen to how they say Samus.
Well,
Samus.
The best thing about every Smash game is still, I mean, it's been in here since the beginning, but it's... I can't... Just play that audio back.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You'll get there.
Okay, so Psycho-Pass season 1.
You pick.
Attack on Titan. There we go. That's my favorite. Except this is way bigger than I grew up playing Melee and I was used to Corneria. Then when I first played this, I was like, man, this map is huge.
Massive. Especially because the characters are so slow in this version of Smash.
Psycho-Pass, Attack on Titan, then Cowboy Bebop. I would say is number 3.
It is a good one.
I love that it's just one season, just 24 episodes-ish.
I wish we had more.
And then number 4, I think I have Vinland Saga at number 4. Vinland Saga is a great anti-war, anti-violence.
It's also
propaganda, I guess,
so
but
cool.
Very, very well animated. I love that. And I thought I had you. I like how, at least in season 1, the villain is the most interesting character. Like, I don't even care about the protagonist in season 1. Askeladd is so good.
That's the Korra problem, where Avatar: The Legend of Korra.
I didn't see Legend of Korra.
The villains are way more interesting than Korra ever is.
And then number 5, I just watched this one, Steins Gate.
Oh, Steins Gate.
I love Steins Gate. Again, 1 season long, short, but very interesting story. Great characters. I love Steins Gate.
Well, it's also like it's a show where the show changes genres partway through, right? Where it goes from being like this goofy kind of silly sci-fi, pseudo sci-fi thing to all of a sudden it's almost a horde. Bad things are happening. For what's his name? The guy who loves Dr. Pepper.
The main character?
Yeah, I have not seen the show in a long time.
Okabe?
Yeah.
That's number 5. Number 6. So I watched Steins Gate in like 2 days.
Oh yeah.
And it was this. I finished it like 3 days ago. Watched it in 2 days. And then the last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I watched Samurai Champloo.
That's a good one.
You can't air dodge, which is driving me crazy. And then my least favorite, which I know you're going to be mad about, but I'm sorry, it's my least favorite.
Is it One Punch?
No.
Okay.
I've seen some of One Punch. I haven't finished One Punch.
Full Metal? If you say Full Metal,
I'm saying Full Metal.
I'm gonna be pissed. That is undeserved, sir.
It's my bottom place. It's not a bad show, but it's my bottom place of the 7 anime I've seen.
Why?
It's too long, and there's too many characters.
Sorry, you have the attention span of a 4-year-old, Eli.
I didn't sit down and like watch it from start to finish. I took breaks, so when I would come back into it,
That's your fault. That's not the show's.
I know. I'm willing to give it a second try.
That show is one of the most perfect pieces of entertainment. Now, did you watch the original or Brotherhood?
Brotherhood. I'm not dumb.
I mean, you just said that it's the bottom of your 7 tier or 7 tops. You're only.
But
7
that means it's still in my top 10.
Yeah, but only because you haven't watched 10.
I haven't finished 10.
So what are you watching anything currently?
I just started Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, Jujutsu is amazing. Super good. Probably the best show in this season for sure.
Oh, come on. I want to give... Oh, I can't charge it in the air. I want to jump. I'm hitting the jump button, and she's just hanging there.
Where's the top button?
I want to give FMA Brotherhood a second chance, where I can just kind of sit down and not take breaks and just not lose track of the story. And like, there's just too many characters, and there'd be points where it's like, oh, this character's dead, and it feels like I'm supposed to care, but I don't know who they are, and I just don't. Like the one dude who dies and is like, it's not raining. Yes, it is. Like that whole scene.
It's a terrible day for rain. Come on. You didn't even quote it right.
Because I didn't care about the scene.
Going after Maz Hughes, come on.
I like Colonel. Is it Colonel or Mustang?
Oh, Mustang. Yeah, it's Colonel.
I like him.
Oh, he's a great character. Like that's the thing is like all the characters in that show are fantastic, but also Hughes. It's like from the beginning, it's clear that he's the one who's gonna die because they're like, oh yeah, he's a family man. He loves his daughter. His wife is super nurturing, and like they just set the guy up so much to be a tragic, horrible death. Holy crap! The range on does that go away, or does it just cross the whole map until the map ends? Oh,
come on. Yeah. So, watching Jujutsu Kaisen now because I think it's only 2 seasons. So
far, yeah.
So I don't feel like it's going to be a big time suck. I've got Mushishi on my list.
So Mushishi's a slow burn. It's based on like Japanese folklore and stuff. So it's very like guy just going through the woods. It feels like a compilation of short stories, but in a good way. I like Mushishi. That's a good one.
On my I've started this one, but I've never finished it. Monster. And now it's on Netflix, but I don't have Netflix anymore.
Monster is also really good.
What's Black Clover? That's on my list.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
What else do I have on my list?
This N64 thumbstick is killing my thumb.
Golden Kamuy?
I don't know that one.
It's like some kind of treasure hunting one. Fabulous Falcon. I want to watch Berserk, but I've heard there's only one good Berserk to watch, and the good one is not on Crunchyroll. They've got the bad one on Crunchyroll. I am honestly, for as much as I've heard about Crunchyroll being like
not good,
the place to watch anime, they don't have a wide selection of classic shows. Like they don't have Neon Genesis. They don't have.
I think that's because none of the Funimation shows are on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll got acquired Funimation.
Did they?
Yeah.
I am very out of touch with my anime.
Oh no. Neon Genesis is another one that I started, and after like an episode, I wasn't hooked, so I stopped watching it.
That's a weird show.
Well, and somebody said on an article I read that it's like this kind of a show about depression.
Yeah.
And even our mutual friend Greg said that it was really like he said his favorite Gundam show was whatever. I forgot what he said his favorite Gundam show, and I was like, it's not Neon Genesis. He's like, no, it's just too depressing. And I was like, maybe I need to give it another shot because I like the kind of depressing I don't like
sad stuff.
I don't like silly anime. That's why I haven't started with One Piece.
Don't watch One Punch Man.
Well,
Because One Punch Man, that's kind of
I know.
is it makes fun.
I've
of the
seen
show.
some of One Punch. I know it's silly, but silly satire is different than just like it's just silly because they think that's the way to be funny. Like, One Piece is that kind of way. I started to feel that way a little bit at the beginning of Steins Gate.
No, I can't move. Why can't I do anything? This is really
Broken game. Absolutely broken game. I'm not stopping.
I can't do anything.
I'm not going to stop. I hope you know that. We're going to see how high I can get you.
I can't act. I can't. Come on.
I mean, you're going to get out of it eventually.
Hopefully. Get out of here. Whee!
If that doesn't kill... Oh, come on. Steins Gate started pretty silly. It matured after, like, episode... Like, the halfway point when a character dies. There's a character that dies halfway, and from that point on, the show got really good, in my opinion. I actually have 8 finished animes, because I forgot Samurai Champloo just made the number 8 that I finished. So, I don't remember the order. It's definitely ahead of Full Metal Alchemist, but hey, if it ain't broke...
I can't do anything.
If it ain't broke... Death Note. I would put Death Note above FMA. Death Note, let me say, it started great, but I would say probably 2/3 of the way through, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it, a character dies in Death Note and it ruined the rest of the show.
Yeah, and the ending's terrible because the ending, the resolution occurs because Light behaves in a way that he never would have behaved. Everything we know about the character of Light, he never would have done the things that led to him, that led to that ending.
I mean, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil the show.
Spoiler warning for Death Note, a show that came out a bajillion years ago, and if you...
Are you talking about because he makes illogical choices, or because he becomes evil?
Because no, it's not evil. I mean, we know Light was evil. It's the Breaking Bad situation. That's the whole premise of the movie, or show. No, it's him trusting somebody enough with information that could get him...
Yeah.
He never would have trusted anybody that much. Like, he didn't even trust Misa that much.
Who was it that he trusted with the information?
It was one of the characters that came out that season. It was like one of the assistants or whatever. I don't remember who. It's been a long time.
Yeah. I think you're right.
And then the 2 people that replaced L were not good.
No, not at all.
And I get it. It's a situation where it's like, how are you going to replace that character? Because L was such a good character.
You shouldn't have gotten rid of him.
Right.
That was his and Light's dynamic was what hooked me on the show, and then
Batman without a Joker.
So like when you get rid of that 2/3 of the way through the show, it's like, well, I don't have a reason to be invested anymore. Like, their cat and mouse was so good. Mm-hmm. But again, I would still put it. I personally liked it better than FMA Brotherhood.
It's tragic, man.
But like, I'm willing to give FMA Brotherhood another shot. I'm not willing to give Chainsaw Man a shot.
That's fair. Don't watch, what is it? My Jobless Reincarnation or whatever. It's a anime that's had its second or third season this season, and it's screw you, man. The main character, the MC, is a total and absolute irredeemable perv. Like, there's an episode in the most recent season where he's just like straight up kidnaps and like gropes a
never mind.
Gropes a cat girl, and it's just like a pair of cat girls, and it's just like, you're supposed to be rooting for this guy, but he's completely irredeemable.
There's a lot of pervy stuff in anime I've noticed that's just weird. Like, why do we have to be so like
why was this
gross?
Necessary?
Yeah. Luigi.
Gotta go with the Kirby. Do they have Ghost Kirby? No. We're gonna peek. So, your pick. Let's see. What else is there? Charlotte was similar to Steins Gate, where it starts out, it seems like a very generic, like high school, like superpower thing. And then partway through, after something happens, the entire mood of the entire show changes dramatically. I feel like there was a lot more knockback on that than like historically there has been.
On the up B?
On Kirby's, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Get up! Oh no. Yeah.
There you go. Get wrecked on. That's what you get for that Captain Falcon bullcrap on Hyrule.
That wasn't my fault. It's the game. I just capitalized on it. Oh, come on.
I thought I was closer than I was. That's the thing is, like, because I'm used to playing on...
Man, what is going on? Like,
very slippery. Because I'm used to playing on, like, Ultimate, where the walk-offs barely, like, go off stage. Like, if you go off screen just a little bit on Ultimate, it's
yeah, especially on this
dead.
Level, too.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Wow, that's the get-up attack? That was so slow.
Everything about this game is slow.
What? That wasn't. And no taunt.
What is the taunt?
No taunt.
But there is taunts in this, isn't there?
Here, hold on a second. Let's... Oh, it's left trigger. Or left back trigger.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, is there... If I input a direction... Nope, there's no different. Oh, yeah, there... I remember now. Yep, there isn't a different...
Oof.
Whee!
Ah.
Kill. Golly.
I'm surprised. Oof. Ah, come on.
Up B to win. Apparently you have invincibility or something, or my hitboxes are just broken on this thing. Stunning hitboxes?
Yeah, you can get that for a long time.
Aw, tragic.
That just stays going, which I'm not complaining about. Because if your up B can keep going, my down air should be able to keep going.
Well, it's because you extended on the Piranha Plant. So you hit the Piranha Plant before you hit A.
I see what you're saying. Oh, come on.
Come on, baby. Yes! Man, the shoot, like, how long I'm like stuck before I can...
No, come on. No. Oh, what?
Oh, that was really funny. Get out of here.
I was holding shield. I just didn't have time to stand up.
Power block gets through shield.
Yeah.
You have to be airborne in order for it to not affect you. I do remember that.
Oh, no.
I saved you.
Oh. I just can't get these smash attacks out fast at all. Oh, that should have done something. Luigi's dash attack definitely doesn't have the knockback it does in other games.
I feel like nothing
Why
has
is
the
it?
knockback it has in other games. I want the hat.
Whoa. I just cannot get a hit behind me. This game sucks.
What are you talking about? It's the best Smash. Wait a second. What am I doing? I'm not even using the best move.
Wow.
You also, like, the hang time in the air, like, you're floating forever. It's like, okay, I'm definitely got control.
Yeah, I've got DI out of it. Nope.
Well, that's Smash.
That's a bad game.
It's a great game. What are you talking about? Like, look at this roster. It's perfectly refined. No unnecessary garbage.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, what's their franchise?
No
Fire Emblem. No Fire Emblem.
No Fire Emblem. No
characters.
Kazuya. This is perfection. And we didn't play Fox or I think Fox or Ness,
Ness,
or
yeah,
Yoshi.
or Yoshi, or Donkey Kong.
Or Donkey, yeah. So those are the 4 we didn't play. But thank you all for joining us on today's session. We hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. You know, maybe not as much as Eli did, but as much as I did. Like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.